Hey Sagittarius, this is your March 2022 general reading. Doesn't matter the placements. Always remember this is for collective. So if it doesn't resonate, check out your other placements. But you can also book a private reading, me or any other tarot reader. All of my information, whatever you need, is going to be down below on my Linktree link. So let's get started. All right, so we're going to start with what you need to know right now. So, bottom of the deck, we have knock knock. Then we have head games. Just say no, which is just right in alignment with the head games card, and then right side up. So it's almost like you thought things are, somebody may have been telling you, hey, whatever it is that you're thinking or assuming, it's just in your head, and you were like, no, like I know this, like intuitively, like you don't know how you know these things, but it's like you just know these things. And this month, in the month of March, you're going to be proved right. Okay, because somebody's going to come knocking to confirm what you've been feeling this whole time. So let's take a look at the book here and start from the bottom, which is knock knock. So that says, no, you aren't hearing things. The universe is sending signs, guidance, divine messengers, probably even neon billboards. Couldn't be a better time to answer the door and see who's come a knocking. Exactly. So like you've been seeing everything correctly. Okay, all the signs that the universe has been sending you, all the messengers, like you've been getting all the messages, and like so like don't let anybody think or let anybody tell you that it's otherwise. All right, so 36, we have head games. The trouble with smart people, and yes, that's you, which well, let me finish reading it. The trouble with smart people, and yes, that means you, it is that they occasionally have a tad bit of difficulty surrendering to the big guy. They want to analyze everything, figure everything out, go from A to B to C to D ad nauseum. So here's all you need to know about this. Sometimes it's better to let go. Okay, and that's what it is. Like, as far as like, if you like needing to like, are trying to like prove your point, just let it go. Okay, let it go. There's no need to prove your point. Your point is about to be proven for you. The universe is about to do that. So you just don't even fight that battle anymore. So then we have 51, which is just say no, and that says the divine buzz. Everybody has a different phrasing for it. Being in the now, a connection with all that is, living in the moment. Here's the thing, there are no words that can explain it, but baby, you can feel it. Savor it for all it's worth. So it's just like to be grateful that you've been blessed with this gift of intuitive insight. See the unseen and know the unknown. Because everybody is not as gifted, as you can see with people out here like questioning what you know is to be right. They don't have any kind of like, their connection is not like, everybody has a connection to the universe, but some people are aware and some people are not. You're lucky enough and you've been blessed enough to be aware of that. So 1, right side up. It is now safe to unbuckle your seatbelt. Doesn't matter how it looks, you're on the right path. Unseen forces are working behind the scenes, smoothing all the bumps, righting all injustices. Any apparent blip is nothing but a reminder to pay attention, to say thank you. Okay, that's coming up again. The scales are tipping in your favor. Everything is coming back into balance. It's time to trust that what goes down must come up. So what's in the dark must come to light. Okay, so like, just know that you're right. All right, so on to your general messages. Okay, so we have 15 cards come out for you, I think. First one out, the Tower, life experience. Then we have the 10 of autumn, 7 of spring, the Emperor, the 8 of winter, the 6 of spring, the Prince of autumn, and the Hermit. So we're going to start with these 8 cards. Okay, so you have 3 major arcana here. So I just feel like you went through a tower recently. Could have went through a tower that caused you to be in this energy, this 8 of swords, 8 of winter energy, thinking that you don't have any power, lacking self-confidence. But in reality, I see that this tower experience really was removing, it was trying to remove this energy. Like whatever residual energy of this that was remaining that they needed to remove, that's why you went through a tower. Okay. So after, like with this tower here, it's like now that you've gotten past the tower part, you got through the experience, you got through the life lesson, whatever you learned lesson. Now here's the 10 of autumn, okay? Right up under the 6 of spring. So there's really some really good news coming your way in March, especially surrounding money, especially something surrounding generational wealth. Something surrounding like your children, something surrounding like your retirement. But it's good news, whatever it is. But also this life experience, like this tower moment, led to this. It also led to you being more assertive, right? And standing your ground and like standing up for yourself more. And like, it's like, a new contract that you're in, so to speak. But also too, you could be signing some sort of contract, or this life experience, this tower moment could have had to do with some sort of contract to do with money, like a job or something like that, or a business. Then we have the Emperor and the Hermit. So with the Emperor and the Hermit, it's like basically like in order, like this tower caused this to happen, which is very positive. And it also caused you to get more like organized and more structured, and it caused you to be through this experience, you are now the Hermit. Okay, you are now the one that people call upon for this, that, and the other. But really, you really like committed to your growth, your spiritual growth. With this tower moment, you committed to learning the lesson and not just throwing away like the experience and all that. Like you took the lesson, you learned it, and you pushed through it no matter how hard it was. So next we have, the High Priestess and the Hermit. Oh, your intuition's on point, like I said. The High Priestess. We got the 6 of summer. Yeah, something coming back from the past in terms of money. We got the 5 of autumn. Then we have the 2 of summer, the King of autumn, 5 of summer, and the World. There's that cycle completion. Okay, but this High Priestess really is like you really trust yourself now beyond a shadow of a doubt. And like I said, your insights, they could come from the ethers. They can come from your ancestors, come from this, that, the other, like, and then you just know. And people don't understand why. But that's none of their business. Just know that I'm right. Just know that I'm right. But you have the King and the Queen of Autumn out here too. So it's a really strong balance in your masculine energy, which is the 7 of spring. That's standing your ground. That aggressive energy is like you're balanced in between your masculine and your feminine energies. Too, and then like this money here is definitely has something to do with a job, or it's some sort of like money venture, for sure. It's coming back around. So like something that you lost or something that you thought ended is coming back around, and it's it's more successful. It's more wealthier now. There's more prosperity there. Okay. So if you were thinking about changing your careers, your career path, don't. Okay. Because like if there's any money challenges that are coming up, like they're going to be resolved this month. But also you need your like money mindset too. It's a little negative. But I feel like you're picking up, because especially with this High Priestess card coming out, I feel like you're picking up on somebody else's energy, and it's causing you to be, you know, thinking that you're in lack and you're not. But if you're, like I said, if you're thinking about changing your career, it's not. And if you've been thinking about changing your career, especially because of money, don't, because there's more money attached to it. It's like it's like whatever it is, the Tower moment is going to turn into more money. So then we have the World. So eventually you're going to be in a place where you are free, like, from like, especially financially. And eventually like you're going to get to this place to where like your journey with this thing is going to be complete. But 2021 is almost like, you wanted to possibly end it then, but it's not time yet. It may be like another 3 years or something like that. So 420 on the clock, that's confirmation for me, because I see that all the time. Some of you guys may be smokers too. Oh my God, I just realized that the Queen of Autumn was on the bottom of the deck, but I swear was not the Queen of Autumn on the bottom. Yeah, I'm like, I thought I was tripping, because now the King of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. But I definitely, you know what? The Queen of Autumn was not on the bottom of the deck. That was for a reading I did on TikTok earlier. Sad. Okay, but we have the King of Winter on the bottom. Get advice from someone professional and objective, public speaking, and emotional relationships. Like maybe, too, this is something related to like public speaking, or you being in the public eye, especially with the Six of Spring too popping up. It's just because like I said, you're knowledgeable, you're wise, you're the hermit, you just know shit. So if you've been trying to get out of public speaking or anything like that, no. It's not time yet. You still have stuff to do there. Okay. All right. Next, let's move on to your money. All right. Money, finance, and career. Bottom of the deck, we have partnerships and alliances. We have 14 cards come out here. So first out, sacrifice, or the hangman. We're talking about that thing that you had to sacrifice, or that tower. We have new beginnings, which is the Fool. We have victory and success, material and spiritual prosperity. Ooh, look. 12. We have 6 and 6. So this could have been like 6 months, 12 months. Those numbers may mean something, or variations of 3, or the number 3. Balance, right up under sacrifice. There is the High Priestess again. Intuition, patience, that's you. That's Temperance energy. That could be spoken to like Libra or Sagittarius energy, but you might have some like Libra placements or something. Okay, and then we have love begins. All right, so money, finance, and career. Partnerships and alliances up. A partnership or an alliance had to be sacrificed in order to bring things, like literally, like if you're not following me on TikTok, like I damn near posted this message for fucking Beta. In order for things to bring, like, to come back in balance, look, and even look at the numbers, 11 and 12. But 11's on the bottom, right? So it's like, it's not progressing. It's going backwards. So it's like you had to go back to the drawing board, almost, so to speak. Listening to your, like, you had to start anew, listening to your intuition. And then, like, with this restart and your victory and success, like, you may have had, like, something that you launched and then you killed the launch, or you either killed the launch, or it's like you took something off the shelf or something like that. But anyways, it's like you restarted from a seed and replanted things, right? And this time it's going to be so much more successful, so much more balanced, as you can see right next to material and spiritual prosperity, because this is coming from you. It's coming from your balanced masculine and feminine energies, right? With these two hands, with these two different sleeves, which represents the feminine and the masculine energies. But this came from, like, your heart, and it wasn't anything that you went into partnership with anybody in that wasn't coming from their heart. Like, it wasn't something that you guys shared a passion for, or you guys shared the same dream, right? It wasn't anything like that. So now it's coming from you. And it's coming straight out of unconditional love space. This is where the material and spiritual prosperity is going to flow in. Financial and material changes. Third eye chakra. That's the high priestess energy, is strong. The moon, like I said, your intuition is on point. Okay, it's on point. Shadow. What a coincidence. Material and spiritual prosperity, right on top. Is the prosperity begins is falling right on top of that. Then we have transformation, which is death. When I tell you your intuition is on fire, okay, I'm gonna keep saying this. How many cards of intuition do you need to see? And then emotional loss. So it's like, just because, you know, there was like changes and maybe you had to move money around and you had to do this and this may have been due to like a divorce or something. But like, it really like this balanced energy is coming out so heavy. But it was necessary, like this change surrounding your finances, in order for you to be who you are in full form, in order for you to take your mask off and live your truth in terms of your career, right? No matter how many, you know, people you lose, or, you know, how many losses you go through, because this is a self journey. It's not a journey for anybody else but self, you know. I'm going to do one last shuffle here. Look at that. Patience and planning. So to make sure that you're still being patient, with this patience coming out 2 times. Okay, you are fiery energy, so you can be a little impatient. But make sure that like you have all of your plans in order, and be patient. It can be exciting when you want to let something go, or hey, look at this, blah, blah, I did this. But just be patient and strategic, okay? Because anything other than that, it's going to get you back in here. This 8 of Swords popping up for the second time, trapped in fear. And we don't want you, you know, in that fear energy anymore. Or we want this, the heart chakra. which is your money. And we want this triumph. And the number 7 is coming up pretty strong. This is Cancer energy, so you could have something to do with the Cancer too, or it could have something to do with you waiting until July to do something. Maybe you're wanting to do a relaunch or something, or maybe, okay, so earlier we were talking about changing your job. Maybe they want you to wait until July. It's like something they want you to wait. And this patience and planning card was right on top of all, like the intuition cards, the death card, the high priestess, the third eye, and the full card. That new beginning, patience, plan, strategic. Summer, launch. Summer, switch your career. Summer is when you're like any major, big, huge changes that you're trying to do. July. Okay. All right. So money, finance, and career for March. And let's move on to love. All right, Sagittarius, your love reading. I just realized. that I laid the cards out and didn't show you. 21:21 on the clock. It's safe for you to love. Then we have true love. Let go of control issues. I knew you had control issues. Retreat. Make the effort. Reconciliation. Worth waiting for. Free yourself. This could be the one. Pay attention to the red flags. Healing family issues. And new love. All right, so first for my couples. Some of you guys could have walked away or were thinking about like walking away from your partner, but they are your true love. They are the one. It's just some things needed to be healed. There could have been like karmic shit that needs to be dealt with. But now, like once they return, or like once everything comes back in from this retreat energy, there's going to be, it's like a new person. It's like an entirely different relationship. Now for my singles, you like keep being patient, because your true love, you already met them, but you ran. So the story that I'm getting is, yeah, you're waiting on, divine timing for your true love. They were like, let go of control issues, but also take back control of your life at the same time. Weak. Okay, so because it's like a lot. It's like take back control of your life, but it's also saying let things unfold naturally while you're still in control. So an example I can use is like you being in control of your emotions. Like whatever happens going on outside or in the past, like you can't control that, and like sometimes it's just out of your hand, and then it's especially the shit that's in your past, like you can't do anything about that anymore, right? So that's an example of controlling your emotions surrounding things that you can't control, whatever. But then like once you let go of control issues and it's supposed to be this specific person and blah 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 blah, it's like they showed you the one. They showed it to you. They showed you and they gave you signs, but you were like, nah, let me go to the red flag guy over here, the red flag girl. Yeah. But in reality too, and also some people had red flags that you thought they had red flags, but it was really just a generational cycle that needed to be broken. It had shit to do with you. Okay. So like for a very small amount of you guys are going to meet a new person. Um, this month, that's gonna be your true love, but for the most part, like I'm seeing like you guys already know this person. And you're treating or you may have friends on this person or just cut them off or whatever. Yeah. Well, that is your love reading for March 2022. So next we're going to get into, well, because we are already in March, I'm going to do your next 30 days. So we'll take a look at your keywords for the next 30 days. If I can get the cards. And your moon phases for the next 30 days. Bottom of the deck. Commitment. So somebody could be tying the knot this month. Somebody could be getting back with their committed partner this month. Somebody could be signing some sort of contract this month. Somebody could be committing more to their spiritual growth this month. You know, you take the commitment card in many different ways. So keywords, well-being, justice. There's that balance again. Spirit guide. Weren't we just talking about spirit guides? New beginnings again. Beauty. Ooh, and prosperity. Okay. So the next 30 days for you guys is going to be really a time of like well-being where you can just, when you're able to sleep without an alarm clock, you're able to get your full 8 hours. You're able to, sit down and read a book, or you're able to, meditate. That's taking care of your well-being. Things like that. Those are just examples. But there's a new beginning. Like this is in it. It's almost gonna be a new energy for you too. So maybe you've always been on go 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 all your life, and this energy that's coming in, this well-being, relaxed energy, is not something that you're used to. All right, then we have justice and beauty. All right, so that's interesting. I've never had these two cards fall like that. But anyways, anything like tied to like the justice system, anything that you're dealing with legally or whatever, is gonna turn out in your favor. But also too, some could be signing like beauty contracts too. Like modeling contracts, or like maybe doing a makeup line or a perfume cologne line or something like that, or a clothing line. There could be like a change in hairstyle too this month. But whatever it is, it's like this is your karmic justice. Like this energy of well-being, this energy of you really being able just to sit in the mirror and just do your hair, and you not have to worry about, oh, I have to go do this, I gotta go do this, I gotta pick this person up, I gotta go drop this paper off, I gotta do this, but I got this deadline. No. And this is a gift from your spirit guides. You ask for prosperity in certain things, like when you call in prosperity, they can send it in any way they want. Not only financially, but also in other areas of your life. So, next, your moon phases for the next 30 days, and something is upside down. It's not supposed to be. All right, meditate and contemplate. And that is the new moon in Pisces, which we just passed, like last week. 9 cards, endings. It's time to take action, new moon in Aries. It's time to release negative energy, full moon in Scorpio. Communication is key, new moon in Gemini. A win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra. There's that justice system energy pulling up. A fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. Bring love into the situation, new moon in Aquarius. I think we have a new moon in Aries too coming up. You know what? I just looked at it. I don't think it's in Aries. Damn. What sign is that in? I don't damn remember. Anyways, balanced spirituality and practicality, full moon in Pisces. It's a time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo. Then we have confidence is your key to success, new moon in Leo. All right, so meditate. Stay on your meditation schedule. You have the new and the full moon in Aries coming in. So it's like the two, the more action that you take this month, especially to release negativity and bring love into the situation, is going to help speed up like things that you want and also things that need to be removed, right? Balancing spirituality and practicalities. Like things don't always have to be about the spiritual things, because we are in the world, right? It's 444, and we're living a physical experience, but we're still spiritual. So there needs to be a balanced communication to spirit, or there's just like communication surrounding your spirit realm, but also you can communicate to them surrounding your physical realm too. It just doesn't have to be about spiritual things. Then the full moon in Libra and the new moon in Virgo, it's like it's a time for you to give. So if you give like offerings or anything, do a lot of that this month. Ancestral offerings, or if you are into charity work, like just get into your charity energy this month, because guess what? Whatever you give, you're going to receive right back. Win-win outcome is forecast. Like whatever it is that you're doing this month surrounding you giving more than taking is going to you're still going to get more back. It's like you're still going to win regardless. It's not like you're just exchanging, you're putting your energy out there and nothing is coming back to you. Then you have confidence is your key to success. That's that 8 of Swords energy, that lack of confidence that prevents you from getting what you want. That's your key to success. I'm telling you right now. Confidence. Have confidence in yourself, in your dreams, and in, just life. Have confidence in your manifestation. Confidence is faith. So that's your reading for March 2022. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Once again, my link tree is in my bio. It's not in my bio, but it's down below with all my links. See y'all in April.